Welcome to our journey through some of the rarest plants in the world, each found exclusively in one country. Our planet, a vibrant tapestry of life, cradles within its diverse ecosystems an astonishing array of flora, each species a unique testament to the power of evolution. Today we embark on an exploration not of vast, sprawling forests, but of specific, often isolated pockets of vegetation where nature has sculpted true botanical marvels. These are plants that, through quirks of geology, climate, or evolutionary pathways, have become endemic to a single nation, their existence a precious and often fragile heritage. Imagine, if you will, the sheer improbability of such life forms. Confined by geographical boundaries, they have adapted in extraordinary ways, developing features and survival strategies seen nowhere else on Earth. From ancient relics that have witnessed the passing of millennia to bizarre beauties that defy conventional description, each plant we encounter tells a story of resilience, adaptation, and sometimes a desperate struggle for survival in an ever-changing world. Our exploration will take us across continents, peering into the hidden lives of these remarkable organisms. It is a journey that reminds us of the incredible biodiversity our world holds and the profound responsibility we have to understand and protect these irreplaceable natural wonders. For in every leaf, every flower, every root system of these geographically restricted species lies a unique chapter in the grand narrative of life on Earth. So let us begin this remarkable voyage into the realm of the exceptionally rare, the singularly located and the utterly fascinating botanical treasures of our world. Our first encounter takes us to the harsh, arid expanse of the Namib Desert, a seemingly inhospitable canvas where life clings on with remarkable tenacity. Here, amidst the sun-scorched gravel plains, stands a true botanical Methuselah Welwitschia mirabilis. This extraordinary plant, often described as a living fossil, is a monotypic genus, meaning it is the only species in its genus and indeed in its entire family and order. Its appearance is unlike any other plant on Earth, a bizarre yet compelling spectacle of survival. It consists of a short, thick, woody stem from which emerge only two leaves, just two. These are cotyledons, the seed leaves, which continue to grow throughout the plant's exceptionally long life. These two colossal strap-like leaves, battered and frayed by centuries of desert winds and relentless sun, sprawl outwards from the central stem, sometimes reaching lengths of several meters. They grow continuously from their base, while progressively dying back at the tips, creating a tangled, leathery mass that belies the plant's simple two-leaf structure. The stem itself, though largely subterranean, can become impressively broad and gnarled with age, anchoring the Welwitschia firmly in the nutrient-poor soils. It is a testament to endurance, a plant that has mastered the art of survival in one of the world's oldest and driest deserts, an environment where few other complex life forms can persist for such extended periods. Estimates of their lifespan vary, but many individuals are believed to be well over 1,000 years old, with some giants potentially exceeding 2 millennia. Imagine the historical epochs these silent witnesses have observed. They absorb moisture not only through their deep taproot, which can delve many meters into the earth, but also from the coastal fogs that occasionally drift inland, a crucial adaptation in this hyper-arid landscape. The Welwitschia mirabilis, found only in Namibia and a small adjoining part of Angola, is more than just a plant. It is an icon of resilience, a profound statement of life's ability to adapt and endure against almost unimaginable odds. From the arid plains, we journeyed to the steamy, humid rainforests of Sumatra and Borneo in Indonesia to seek out a plant of altogether different character, Rafflesia arnoldii. This botanical enigma holds the distinction of producing the largest single flower on Earth, a monstrous, fleshy bloom that can reach up to 1 meter in diameter and weigh as much as 11 kilograms. Yet despite its grand floral display, the Rafflesia is a parasitic plant entirely devoid of stems, leaves, or true roots. It exists for most of its life as a network of fine, thread-like filaments, embedded within the tissues of its host vine, typically a species of tetrastigma. The appearance of its flower is both magnificent and macabre. It erupts from the host vine as a large cabbage-like bud, which slowly swells over many months before finally unfurling its 5 thick, leathery, reddish-brown petals, often mottled with lighter spots. The center of the flower features a deep well, or diaphragm, surrounded by spiky protuberances. Its rarity stems from a complex combination of factors. It requires a specific host vine, a precise set of environmental conditions within the primary rainforest, and successful pollination, which is thought to be carried out by carrion flies. These flies are attracted by the flower's most infamous characteristic, its pungent odor, often likened to that of decaying flesh, which gives it the common name corpse flower. This remarkable scent, while perhaps off-putting to us, is a vital evolutionary strategy, luring its pollinators into the flower's depths to transfer pollen. The flowering event itself is fleeting, lasting only a few days before the enormous bloom begins to wither and decay. Its dependency on pristine rainforest habitat, which is increasingly threatened by deforestation and habitat degradation, makes the Rafflesia arnoldii exceptionally vulnerable. Finding one in bloom is a rare privilege, a fleeting glimpse into the complex and often bizarre interdependencies that weave the fabric of life in these rich ecosystems. Our next botanical marvel transports us to the remote and otherworldly island of Socotra, part of Yemen, an archipelago often described as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean, due to its extraordinary biodiversity and high number of endemic species. Here, dominating the rugged, mist-laden landscapes, grows the iconic dragon's blood tree, Dracaena cinnabari. Its appearance is striking and instantly recognizable, a dense, umbrella-shaped canopy formed by a complex arrangement of upward-branching limbs, sits atop a sturdy, singular trunk. This unique form is an adaptation to the arid conditions, helping to reduce evaporation and provide shade to the ground below, thus aiding the survival of its own seedlings. The tree derives its evocative name from the dark red resin it exudes when its bark is cut or damaged. This dragon's blood has been a prized commodity for millennia, imbued with cultural, medicinal, and historical significance. Ancient civilizations, including the Greeks, Romans, and Arabs, traded this resin extensively. It was used as a pigment for dyes and paints, as a varnish, particularly for violins in later centuries, and in traditional medicine for its supposed astringent and healing properties. Incense and ceremonial uses also feature prominently in its historical repertoire, linking this tree deeply to the human story of the regions it inhabits and those it reached through trade. The dragon's blood tree is a slow-growing, long-lived species, perfectly adapted to the unique microclimates of Socotra's limestone plateaus and mountains. Its dense canopy also plays a crucial role in capturing moisture from the seasonal mists, channeling water down its trunk to its root system. However, this ancient species faces an uncertain future. Climate change, leading to increased aridity and a reduction in the vital monsoon mists, poses a significant threat. Overgrazing by livestock also hinders natural regeneration. The dragon's blood tree is not merely a plant, it is a living monument, a symbol of Socotra's unique natural heritage, and a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between ancient life forms and a changing world. We now travel to the verdant hills of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa, home to one of the rarest plants on Earth, a species teetering on the very brink of existence in the wild Encephalatos woodii. This majestic cycad, with its thick palm-like trunk and crown of glossy dark green pinnate leaves, presents a sorrowful tale of solitude. The original and only known wild specimen was discovered in 1895 by John Medley Wood, after whom it is named. It was a multi-stemmed male plant, found clinging to a steep forested slope in the Ngoye forest. No female plant of this species has ever been found in the wild, despite extensive searches. This profound loneliness means that Encephalatos woodii cannot reproduce naturally through seed. All living specimens of this cycad today are clones vegetatively propagated from offsets taken from that single wild male individual. The original plant itself no longer exists in its natural habitat. Parts of it were removed and transported to botanical gardens for conservation and study. This makes every Encephalatos woodii we see in collections around the world a direct genetic descendant, a living fragment of that solitary patriarch discovered over a century ago. The quest to find a female counterpart continues, a botanical holy grail that, if found, could potentially save the species from functional extinction. Conservation efforts are therefore paramount and entirely reliant on human intervention. Botanical gardens worldwide meticulously cultivate these male clones, preserving its genetic material, Scientists have explored various avenues, including attempts to induce sex change in male plants or hybridize it with closely related Encephalatos species, hoping to backcross offspring over generations to retrieve something close to the pure Encephalatos woodii form. The threats it faced in the wild included habitat destruction and illegal collection, but its ultimate vulnerability lies in its reproductive isolation. Encephalatos woodii stands as a stark emblem of extreme rarity, a living botanical relic whose future survival depends entirely on our custodial care and scientific ingenuity. Our final destination takes us to the mist-shrouded peaks of Mount Victoria in Palawan, the Philippines, a biodiversity hotspot where new species are still being discovered. It is here, in the cool, ultramafic soils of the upper montane forest, that a remarkable carnivorous plant makes its home, Nepenthes attenboroughii, or Attenborough's pitcher plant. Named with a certain humility, I must confess in my honor, this species was formally described as recently as 2009, highlighting how much of the natural world still awaits our discovery and understanding. It is one of the largest pitcher plants, producing spectacular bell-shaped lower pitchers that can hold up to 2 liters of fluid. These impressive pitchers are not merely passive receptacles, they are sophisticated traps. Lured by nectar secretions around the pitcher's rim or peristome, and often by visual cues, unsuspecting insects and sometimes even small vertebrates like rodents or shrews can slip on the waxy inner surface and fall into the digestive fluid below. The plant then slowly absorbs the nutrients from its prey, supplementing the meager fare available in its nutrient-poor soil habitat. This carnivorous adaptation is a marvel of evolution, allowing the plant to thrive where others might struggle. The upper pitchers, often more funnel-shaped and aerial, tend to catch smaller flying insects. Nepenthes attenboroughii is special not only for its size and carnivorous habit, but also for its extreme endemism, being found only on the summit region of this single mountain range. This restricted distribution makes it inherently vulnerable to any changes in its specific habitat, whether from climate shifts, altering the cloud patterns and moisture levels, or from potential illegal poaching by overzealous collectors. Its discovery underscores the importance of continued botanical exploration and the urgent need for conservation in these unique, high-altitude ecosystems. Each pitcher is a miniature world, a testament to nature's ingenuity, and a fragile jewel in the crown of Philippine biodiversity. Our expedition through the world of singularly located flora has revealed but a handful of the botanical treasures that grace our planet, each a unique expression of life confined to its own special corner of the earth. From the ancient Welwitschia defying the desert for millennia to the magnificent Rafflesia blooming briefly but spectacularly in Indonesian rainforests, and the culturally rich dragon's blood tree of Socotra, we have witnessed nature's boundless creativity. The lonely cycad Encephalatos woody and the striking Attenborough's pitcher plant further remind us of the remarkable adaptations and often precarious existence of these endemic species. These plants are more than just biological curiosities. They are vital components of their ecosystems, often supporting a host of other organisms and contributing to the overall health and biodiversity of their native lands. Their stories are interwoven with the geological history of their locations, the climatic conditions that shape them, and sometimes, as with the dragon's blood tree, with human culture itself. The rarity of these species underscores a critical message. Our natural world is precious and finite, and many of its wonders are irreplaceable, confined to small, vulnerable pockets. Understanding and conserving such unique flora is not just a scientific endeavor. It is a commitment to preserving the rich tapestry of life that makes our planet so extraordinary. Each species holds clues to the processes of evolution, adaptation, and survival, and their loss diminishes us all. Thank you for joining us on this botanical adventure. Stay tuned for more fascinating discoveries from the natural world. The journey to appreciate and protect these wonders is one that never truly ends.